Ladies and gentlemen, don't adjust your dials. This is really happening. The most marketable man in wrestling today is hosting the Squared Circle, live and in living color. And if you thought I was just the most marketable man in sports and entertainment, sadly you were wrong. I'm also the most marketable host in all of entertainment as well. Accompanied with me, to my right, is a gentleman that I know far too well, maybe a little too well.
So well.
We have Matias DiNapoli joining me.
That is right. Thank you for having me, Richard.
Matias, I just want to get one drastic point across.
What would that one point be?
I am the host.
Oh, hey, by all means, this is your show, my friend.
I'm hosting this show.
This is your show. I am a guest.
I'd appreciate
in
it
your home.
if you moved over just a smidge.
I think I might need to assist with the calls at some point. I need to reach the button.
Well, you can reach. So, guys, what a treat we have for you tonight. You guys get to listen to me talk for a full hour.
And me.
You'll get your time in the sun, but really, this is about me. The most marketable man in wrestling today, proving exactly what I say I am week in and week out. This is not a gimmick. I live this. I would like to thank the hosts of the Squared Circle for having me on and allowing me to come on. Obviously, you know, when I'm on the show, ratings go up, subscriptions go up, commercial ads go up. People want to be a part of this. People want to know what I have to say. Right, Matias? Even you're a little curious. Even you want to know what I have to say.
What was that?
Are you listening to me?
I'm sorry. I'm just having such a great time being here on the Squared Circle, man.
I just asked you the most marketable question in Squared Circle history. I want to know, do you want to know what I have to say?
Well, it depends about what, Richard, to be honest, because
well, we have quite the agenda here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about me. We're going to talk about my accomplishments. We're going to talk about how marketable I am. We're going to talk about how I am just changing the landscape of the independent wrestling circuit today. We'll talk about you a little bit.
Here and there.
I'll give you a little something.
Yeah. I'm sure
But the premise of tonight's episode is really to discuss the overall marketability of myself and what I bring to the table and how the Squared Circle is going to benefit from this. You know, this is a business relationship we have here.
It's great business.
So let me tell you a little something about how I got this gig.
Okay.
About how I became the host of the Squared Circle for tonight.
Please tell me. Maybe one day I can host it.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
One day.
You're on that side of the table, though.
Yeah, I am.
So the Squared Circle approached me and they said, "Hey, Richard, you know, I understand the caliber of superstar that you are, but I also understand your business acumen.
Really?
And we understand how you help companies and promotions to drive ratings and overall ticket sales have gone up.
And you make things go up.
Things go up. Absolutely.
I'm catching on.
Yes. So every promotion that I've gone to has seen an increase in overall profit and overall revenue, which has been good, of course. And that's with paying me.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Can never forget that, right?
So they approached me and they said, "Hey, Richard, we would absolutely love if you can come on and you can host the April 18th episode of the Squared Circle."
But I think there was one condition on that. You needed to have a special guest, right? Someone worthy of sharing the desk with you, right?
I'm not familiar with anybody.
Really? Because as far as I'm concerned, you got to choose your guest.
Listen, Matias, do you want to know why I chose you?
I'd love to hear it.
No, you're honestly going to like it. I think you actually might respect this because regardless of, you know, how I am, I understand business. When it goes down to the roots, I understand business, what it takes to make the almighty dollar.
Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen who are watching at home, I'm going to give you a fun fact right now. Matias DiNapoli is actually, correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
I'm very rarely wrong. the only Uruguayan professional wrestler in the world today.
That is correct.
That is correct,
That
right?
is correct, my
Now,
friend.
I am the most marketable man in wrestling.
Okay.
Basically, what that means, in a nutshell,
Yes.
is that my outreach to specific demographics
Okay.
is unmatched.
Gotcha.
My ability to reach demographics such as kids, women, adults, adolescents,
Okay.
specific races, specific religions. Everybody can tune into a broadcast or come to a promotion and they can like what they see when it comes to Richard Holliday.
Okay.
I have a little bit of something for everybody. However, the Uruguayan market is small. It's very small, but it's there.
It's there.
It's alive.
It's there, it's alive, and not only Uruguayan, but Hispanic or even foreigners from other countries. You never know who's following for what reason. You know, I'm here trying to make myself something in America. My parents came here from Uruguay, and you never know. People from other countries can respect the hustle that it took for my parents to come over here to chase the American dream and give me a better life. So.
All right, well, Matias, honestly, you're lucky that I needed a couple sips of my macchiato because I really wasn't looking for a sob story.
Okay.
I really wasn't in the
Okay.
mood to hear how you came to
Yeah,
America
yeah,
and the
yeah.
same old immigrant story that we hear time and time again. You know how many movies have been made about this? It's played out.
All right, no
Okay?
doubt. No
I
doubt.
appreciate it.
No doubt.
Thank you for coming over here.
But it's your pleasure having me here.
Listen, don't get out of hand.
Okay, no doubt.
But I was saying the Uruguayan demographic is something that me and my marketing team and me and my marketing manager, we've how can we address this? How can Richard Holliday become more prominent in the Uruguayan demographic? And it's one of the most challenging things that we've had, you know, because one moment. It's one of the most challenging things that we've had is addressing the Uruguayan demographic because, like I said, it's such a small country.
Richard. Let's be frank. Let's be real, okay? There is no Uruguayan demographic you're trying to appeal to. This is not a business move on your part. You like my company. Just admit it. You like it. Even though we're always on the opposite side of the ring, and later we will explain the one time we were on the same fighting side of the ring.
I'd prefer not to, but if we have to.
But you like me. Deep down inside, you like me.
Listen,
and that's why I'm here
Listen,
today.
Matias, one of the things that I appreciate in life is talent. I appreciate talent.
Okay.
Now, I've been in the ring enough times with you
Uh-huh.
to understand your talent. You're
Wow.
probably my greatest foe. And in that, I have earned respect. Now, listen, I don't want this. Stop this. Stop this.
This is
I
what
don't
I'm
wanna
talking about.
No, just stop.
This is what I'm talking
No, just stop, honestly.
You were
because-
warming up to me.
No,
You
I
were
wasn't warming up
Come
to you.
on.
I wasn't warming up to you. I wasn't warming up to you, Matias.
A little bit.
Okay? I wasn't warming
Don't
up
start
to
playing
you.
footsies under here either.
Trust me, I won't.
Ain't getting that close, buddy.
These shoes are too expensive for me to scuff.
Okay.
Now, don't change the subject. The subject is, I am the most marketable man in wrestling today. For various reasons. Reasons that you, the Squared Circle audience, will see later. But for right now, honestly, Matias, let's just talk about me, huh?
Haven't we been doing that?
Not enough, to be honest with
Okay.
you. This
Well-
macchiato is not as warm as I thought it would be.
Really?
In Manhattan, if I walk into the Starbucks, instantly made for me. No
That's
line.
it.
No line.
It's ready.
Absolutely. Did you ever see the, I talked to Starbucks about this, what a missed opportunity this was on a business decision. A couple months back during the holiday season, not the Richard holiday season, the actual holiday season, you know, Christmas and the festivities like
Sure.
that. Starbucks had released a commercial with Santa Claus. He was walking into Starbucks and he was getting these coffees just instantaneously.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what Santa Claus has done to earn that right. I don't know what he's done for the American culture.
Really?
No.
Oh, Papa Noel.
But I don't know what that means, but I talked to the higher ups at Starbucks and I said, guys, listen, don't make the same mistake twice. You want to have a marketable commercial? You want to reach more demographics? Overall, you want to make more money? I know I cost more than Santa Claus, but that should have been me in that spot.
That should have been you.
I'm not bitter, I'm just better. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Exactly. Matias, you're gonna learn a thing or two about
You're a
business
little Riddler,
just by sharing this table with me for an hour. You're gonna learn.
I bet I am.
You are absolutely gonna learn. Hey, Matias, turn around for me.
What are we doing here?
Just I want you to look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's marketability.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You know when people wear my t-shirts, that is free advertisement?
Is it?
It's like when you go to a store. If you go to a store in a shopping mall, I'm going to school you a little bit on business here.
Let's see.
You go to a store in a shopping mall, there's hundreds, sometimes thousands of people in a mall, right?
All right.
Various stores. Some people may not know about specific stores.
Okay.
Why do you think that on the plastic bag, companies put their logo on it? It's so when people purchase their product and they walk around the mall, people see, oh, there's that company, and there's that business, and there's that store. I didn't know it was here.
Yeah.
That's my t-shirt.
Yeah. No doubt.
Every time people wear my t-shirt, they go, that guy's marketable. How can I become marketable? Did you know I sold out of that t-shirt the first night I had him?
So let me ask
That's a
you something.
collector's item.
Oh, let me ask you
At this
something.
point.
You're always talking about being marketable, and you're making people marketable.
Yes.
How are you making people marketable? I mean, yeah, they wear your t-shirt, whatever, but what are you doing to make these people more marketable? Because as far as I'm concerned, from this side of the table, it's looking like you're in this for yourself. You're trying to sell your t-shirts. You're trying to make yourself more marketable. And by telling people that they're going to be more marketable, you're achieving them wearing your shirt. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not questioning your methods because I don't have a business degree like you do. Oh, you do. You've told me many times. But at the end of the day, these people aren't becoming more marketable. They're just wearing your t-shirt. You're making your ratings go up. You're making your pockets fatter. But what are you doing for these people?
I'm going to tell you a story.
Tell me a story. You're full of them. You're full of them.
I'm going to tell you a story.
Okay,
And then
tell me a
after the
story.
story,
Yeah.
we're going to check out my match from April 8th.
Okay, let's do
Okay,
it.
but I'm going to tell you the story because honestly, it might bring a tear to your eye. Honestly, do we have tissues ready? Because this story is going to get to Matias.
Yeah.
I promise you, people.
I hope so.
So at one of the Paradise Alley professional wrestling shows that we had, the first show that my t-shirts were available, this little boy came up to me and he said, Richard, you're my favorite wrestler. I said, kid, tell me something I don't know. He goes, well, I'm not that cool in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you're his favorite wrestler?
Well, no. Listen. Let me get to the story. He said there's this girl that he really likes,
Okay.
but he just can't seem to get her attention. I said, little boy, you know what you need to do? You need to go to your parents. You need to ask them for a crisp $20 bill. Okay?
Yeah.
You need to come back to me, and I'm going to tell you what you need to do, but first go get that $20 bill. So he scurries on down, and he comes back to me, not 3 minutes later,
Okay.
after I had just sold 11 more shirts.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he says, Richard, I got the $20. I said, the problem with you, little boy, is that you're not marketable. Why would this girl notice you? You're not marketable. Buy my t-shirt, and you will become marketable. All you have to do is wear this shirt to school. That's it.
So he wore the shirt to school?
He wore the shirt to school.
Now he's got
Listen to
less
this.
friends?
Listen to this. No, we're not friends. But listen to
No, I'm
this.
saying now he's got less friends?
No. Now he's got the girl.
Oh, he's got the girl.
He messaged me a week later
Okay.
and said, we're dating.
Really?
Me and the girl are dating because I wore this shirt to school. I said, that's marketability. Marketability can be broken down to even the smallest science.
Break it down for me.
It doesn't
real quick.
Marketability does not have to be commercials or advertisements.
Okay.
Marketability is simply the way that you carry yourself, simply the way that you present yourself to the general public, whether it's in school, whether it's in professional wrestling, whether it's on the football, baseball, soccer field, whether it's on the basketball court. It's marketability. How do you carry yourself in life? Now, this little boy wasn't doing the right things in school. Okay? He was getting good grades, but let's talk about the important things. He wasn't garnering the attention of the girls. Right? Grades were fine.
Something
No
you
women.
know a lot of.
I know a lot about that. So he came to me, and when he bought that shirt, he instantly became more marketable. He had to work on a couple other things. I'm not going to get into that detail.
No.
But he became more marketable because he presented himself in the proper light. That's marketability, Matias. That's why I'm so marketable.
So you're just making lives better one T-shirt at a time.
One T-shirt at a time. That might be my next T-shirt.
That's
That might
great.
be my next T-shirt. More marketable, one T-shirt at a time.
All right, so we're going to a match now, right?
So we're going to my match.
Okay.
From April 8th.
I like how I did that, right?
Yeah, it was fine.
So, what do we got here? We got sneak attack on Kenny Roberts.
Wasn't
What
a
a
sneak
surprise!
attack. Wasn't a sneak attack.
Oh my goodness!
Pure strategy.
Yeah, this is classic Holliday. I've been a victim of that. Yeah,
Wasn't that move impressive?
I mean I've seen it somewhere.
Honestly, let's be honest right now, Matias.
Okay, you know I like to keep it honest.
My body looks phenomenal.
Could use a bit of a tan. Tell you.
I don't think so. This is right when I got back from Florida, so I was pretty tan. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that tank top tan line. That's what it is.
I tell you, these elbows hurt. But they didn't hurt enough.
Oh.
Look at that slam I just gave Kenny Roberts.
Yeah, but let's not forget that you've had this advantage because you attacked him from behind to begin with.
I didn't attack him from behind. The bell rang. Anything is legal once the bell rings. It's his fault for not looking at me when the bell rang.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. Just attack somebody from behind.
Listen, this business is about making money and winning championships, and I'm doing both. So you don't have to let your jealousy resonate.
Yeah, no doubt.
I thought I knocked him out with that shot right there. I was surprised he still stood up.
My sister hits harder than that.
Yeah, you would know. How about that low blow? You're not saying anything about that.
I didn't see anything.
Kenny Roberts can just hit me below the belt and then drill me with his elbow.
I didn't see a thing.
And that's fine.
I didn't see a thing.
Yeah. Open your eyes, Matias. Look at me agonizing in pain. You like that, don't you?
I'm sure if it happened, it was just karma. What's the ref doing here?
Nothing marketable about Kenny Roberts.
I beg to differ. He's got the bright colors. He's got the feathers. He's got the kids behind him. He's got the moves. Let's not forget about the moves. They're infectious. They get the crowd in the ring after every match he
What's he,
has.
the modern day Shawn Michaels with the moves?
Hey, I mean, don't put words in my mouth.
But you're
I'm
the
just
one saying
saying.
the words. This is your mouth saying the words.
I'm just saying he's got moves.
These people in the front row were lucky I got that close to them. They all got a little bit more marketable just by smelling my cologne.
You sure it wasn't a fart?
I'm more than positive it wasn't, Matias. And honestly, let's keep it a little bit more mature on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look what Kenny Roberts does here. Now that is a cheap shot.
It's a drop toe hold. Perfectly legal. Notice the referee didn't say a thing to him about it. Look at you squirming.
See, right here, people think I'm in pain. I'm not. I'm biting my time.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
You're letting them get tired?
I'm a pro.
Oh,
Matias.
it's all strategy?
It's all strategy.
That's how you got the belt, right?
I'm like a scientist in this ring.
Oh, are you?
Absolutely. Smartest man in wrestling.
Let's not forget that scientists usually have assistants, which you seem to have a lot of sometimes.
Listen, I make business decisions in life. Some people understand that. Others don't.
I guess Ted DiBiase was right. Everyone's got a price, huh?
Everybody's got a price. That's been holding true for hundreds of years.
Yeah, it shows in PAPW.
Maybe if you made a couple more business decisions, you'd have a better PAPW career.
It's more to life than winning the easy way, Holliday.
If you ain't winning, you're losing. I don't do a whole lot of losing.
I'm pretty sure Kenny Roberts beat you not too long ago. That's a loss.
Oh, you're talking about the time that Kenny cheated.
I don't recall.
You must be referring to the time that Kenny Roberts cheated.
I don't recall.
He pulled
Kenny
my
Roberts
trunks.
cheating.
He cheated.
Really?
Yeah. The people almost saw the most marketable butt in wrestling when he was pulling my trunks.
Yeah. Roberts doing a good job of working that arm.
My arm is still fully functioning.
Is it?
So he must not done that good of a job.
So you're just in this hold because you feel like it?
I said I was biding my time. And right here is when the scientist comes out.
Oh, what a cheap shot, my friend.
How is that a cheap shot? I waited for him to turn around right there, didn't I?
It was a closed fist that he wasn't expecting.
But didn't I wait for him to turn around before I drilled him with the most marketable clothesline in wrestling?
Clothesline's one thing, but a closed fist to the jaw, that's another.
That wasn't a closed fist. You praised the referee before. How come the referee didn't say anything about the closed fist? You were just writing his praise.
I wasn't even paying attention to the referee. I was just worried about that closed fist you delivered to Kenny.
Wow. Well, if the referee doesn't do anything, it must be legal, right? Trust me, I had my legal team check over everything before I threw that punch.
Oh, really?
And it was perfectly fine.
Okay.
Well executed. Lucky it wasn't you.
Lucky it wasn't, right?
I thought the match was over right here.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Kenny almost had you.
Almost. But then that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point in the match, is this when you're starting to turn it up because...
This is the point where I'm starting to have fun.
Yeah?
Because in wrestling, you have to have fun.
Oh, you have to have fun.
So I started having
otherwise,
fun right now.
Why do it?
You know? So this is fun to me. And by the way, I've received nothing but compliments on my new navy blue trunks. Nothing but compliments.
Nothing at all?
Nothing but compliments.
Not even the fact that trying to read the letters makes you look at a certain region of your body that a lot of us don't want to look at?
Actually, the women demographic love looking at that region of my body.
Pretty sure my grandma had a complaint about it in the last show.
Well, she's in the older women demographic. That demographic doesn't get it. I'm talking about the demographic of 18 to 45-year-old women. It's a very tough demographic to get into.
Geez, 45, you're about that cougar life.
Hey, listen, don't put words in my mouth, Matias. But I've never been one to deny a beautiful cougar.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Listen, just because opportunities like this don't come along to you, doesn't mean you gotta hate on me.
Have some class.
I do have class and sophistication.
Be a gentleman.
Something you don't.
Be a gentleman. Look at that. Feet on the ropes, trademark Holliday, cheating,
what's wrong with putting your feet on the
trying to
ropes?
gain some kind of advantage to win a match or wear out his opponent. Always up to no good. Always up to no good. And this was in Middletown, correct?
Middletown, Connecticut, yeah. Very tough demographic to please. However, I got those people out of their seats.
Pretty sure they liked me more.
I'm pretty sure I didn't watch your match, so I can't really speak to it. I'm not going to disagree. They might have liked you.
Yeah.
You're an appealing young cat. But at the end of the day,
Stop playing footsies, please.
I'm not. Now you threw me off track. I don't even know what I was saying. But see how I go right back to that chin lock?
Oh, I see it. I see it.
I gave you some marketability lessons before. Maybe I should give you a tip or two about being inside the ring.
Oh, no, my friend. Quite the contraire. I know what I'm doing in there. Let's just say without the help of Paul Roma, maybe that heavyweight title would be around this waist.
Well, Paul Roma knew what was best for the overall stability of Paradise Eye Professional Wrestling. He knew which superstar needed to take this company to the promised land.
He also knew which one had a fatter bank account and was willing to give more handouts.
This is neither here nor there. Ladies and gentlemen listening to the broadcast, I would just like to announce that Matias DiNapoli has no facts based around that situation. Is purely speaking out of jealousy.
Jealousy. What a nasty trait. What are you doing over here?
The ref had gotten in my way, and I had to take him down and say, listen, get out of my way. Let me teach you a thing or two about reffing because you don't know what you're doing. And he completely threw me off my game. This never should have happened.
Oh.
Luckily, I had the ring awareness to kick out of that.
Oh, yeah. Kenny Roberts is rocking and rolling.
Listen. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut. He almost killed me right there.
Ooh.
Just watching that back sends shivers down my spine again. But you know what happens next, Matias? Keep watching.
I'm interested in seeing how you end up winning this match.
You see the crowd right now?
Because
Look at the crowd.
Kenny is completely in control. He's got the people behind him. He's fired up.
The people are screaming, Richard, get up. Richard, kick out. Richard, you're marketable.
I don't think that's the case.
Richard, I want to be marketable just like you. That's what they were saying. I heard them. I heard them. And then I kicked out and everybody went rambunctious. Everybody was excited. Do you know what I am to these people?
What are you,
I'm like their savior.
Are you?
I give them something to look forward to every time I'm in a PAPW ring.
What are you doing over here? Oh, yeah. Who's that? Williams out there helping you out? Come on, man.
What are you talking about? All I did was roll
You
up
couldn't
Kenny
even
Roberts.
do it on your own. Not
Just
only
like
did you
that,
use,
still your
not
PAPW
only did
heavyweight
somebody
champion.
interfere to help you, but you used a weapon. Come on. Come on.
The chair was available.
The chair was available only because the ref was knocked out and you had a friend throw it in
Last I
there.
checked, Matias, I heard about your match. I told you I didn't watch it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, what about it?
And you used the chair in your match.
Yeah, it was an I quit match, which is perfectly legal.
Well, Kenny Roberts should have quit. Maybe if he quit earlier, I wouldn't have had to hit him with that chair.
I think
You ever
if
think
you
about
weren't
that?
able to use the chair, maybe it would have been you that would have quit.
I don't think so.
Because he had you in the palm of his hands
I don't
until
think so.
Williams came out and fed you the chair that got you your victory. And I'm not surprised, at least a bit.
All right.
Not at all.
The people don't need to see what happens after this.
I mean, dude, you've had Paul Roma help you. You've had Big Jim help you in the past. You've had Williams help you now. I mean, you're just buying the roster
do you ever just
at
think,
this
Do you ever
point.
just think that I'm likable? Do you ever just think that these people like me and they like to see the company prosper and grow?
I
and
think
have
they like the
year-over-year
Benjamins.
profits.
It's all about the Benjamins.
I don't think so. Well, yeah, the Benjamins of the company.
Oh, the
Of
Benjamins.
PAPW. Listen, Matias, you have to understand something about the wrestling business. If I'm making a lot of money, that means you're making money too. Because I'm bringing in a ton of money for the company.
For the company.
Yeah.
I think the people bringing in the money are the people that the fans are paying to see beat you. But they have yet to see it because no matter what match it is, who you're up against, you always find a way to either buy your way out of a match or use a weapon when the referee is down. One day you're gonna have to learn.
Tell me how you really feel, Matias.
One day you're gonna have to learn. That's all I'm saying. You've cost me a great deal with both an interference and a weapon, and that was in our match with Paul Roma being the guest referee.
Matias, let me ask you something. Do you really think that anybody else on the PAPW roster can lead this company to where it needs to go other than me?
I think what our real problem is that you can't stand the fact that a guy that looks like me and a guy that comes from where I come from can be referenced in the same sentence and breath as a guy like Richard Holliday.
Everything is about you. It's all about
That's
you.
not what I'm
You just
saying.
want to talk
That's
about
not what I'm
Matias
saying.
and Matias.
Anybody.
Matias.
Make it
This
Kenny
is me.
Roberts.
This is my show.
Make it Kenny
This is my
Roberts.
show.
Make it Kenny Roberts. You couldn't stand the fact that Kenny beat you at the
Kenny
previous
Roberts had his
event.
time. Kenny
So
Roberts
you
had his
had
time.
to buy some kind of guaranteed win.
Kenny Roberts had his time. He had his chance.
You bought
He
an
got
insurance
he got-
policy.
he got
That's
two-
what you did.
Kenny Roberts had made more money in these past two main events than he had ever made in the history of his career. So I hope he saves it, and I hope he invests in it well.
Yeah.
Because he's never getting back to the main event of PAPW again.
I heard he
He's
bought a
done.
parrot. I think he bought a parrot.
He bought a new parrot?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he needs one.
Yeah.
So, he's done. His time in the limelight is over.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Kenny Roberts has a bright future ahead of him, and
Listen,
he
I don't
proved that
want
with
to
his
hear.
win
I don't
over
want to hear
you.
about the bright future. I don't want to hear about the bright future.
That's
You know
all
what
I'm
we
saying.
have right now? What we need to hear about right now?
What?
We have exclusive interviews that only the Squared Circle has, and we're going to play them for you right now.
The big event, Coco, beware. The longest line in the place, my friend.
That's right, man. I'm telling you, look at the line. It's so long. Man, I guess it should have been a Gotham Bridge. So, that's the way the Gotham Bridge is, right?
Yes, absolutely.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful,
I'm
sir.
so glad to be here because I'm telling you, all my great fans are here to meet and greet me and Frankie. Golly, we have just having a blast, and I feel real good.
Just around the corner from you is Mr. Mike Tyson. You think you can take him?
Well, you know what? I used to box too. But I did a little bit of different boxing.
Yeah?
I used to box apples and oranges.
Oh.
I don't know if I could be able to tangle with Mike Tyson, but he couldn't tangle with me in the wrestling ring either.
Absolutely.
That's right. So that's the difference,
And we have to thank you and thank Brian for being here today.
All right. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm here with former WWE superstar Diva Victoria. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
So what have you been up to these past several years?
I moved to San Diego to be closer to my family. I still own my restaurant in Chicago, the Squared Circle. So just these are the coolest things because we get to do like little mini reunions because we don't get to see each other often.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
exactly.
it's not work. We get to talk about wrestling, what we love. It's amazing, but I'm just keeping busy. I'm doing kind of the normal life now, which is a weird transition for me.
Do you know that this show is called Square Circle?
It's the Square Circle. Is it really?
Yeah.
My God, I didn't know that. It should be a podcast at my restaurant.
We would love to go. Sorry, distracted me.
Yeah.
So, anything new for the fans?
You know what? I never say retire. I still wrestle. 17 years, can you believe that? Oh my God. No, you'll see me occasionally like surface somewhere. There's a girl out there named Nikki Adams, and I wrestle, 22-year-old. I wrestled her just recently, but amazing. You'll see her on TV soon too. But yeah, I'm still, I can never escape wrestling.
Well,
It
I
bit me
hope
in the
you
butt.
don't retire anytime soon because I should be wrestling very soon, and I would love to get in the ring with you.
And I will beat you up.
be an honor.
I'd be honored to beat you up.
I would love that.
Stick with it. Stay healthy. Take care of your body.
Yes, always.
Chiropractor and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any last words for your fans?
No. Thank you so much for all the long-term loyalty and just always following me and just You know, everyone says like you should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't need the Hall of Fame when I get such positive, feedback from my fans. So I appreciate knowing how much I impacted, or they appreciate my hard work. So
That's very true. I'm in the LGBT community, and we adore you. Like, we love you. And
Thank
I've seen
you.
that you, I saw a picture of you posted with Sunny Kids recently.
Yes. Oh my God, I love him.
That's my
His
boo.
butt is to die for. Sonny Kiss. I gotta learn how to work out like to do the squats like him. He's like amazing. No, he is amazing.
Yeah.
He's like so positive too. Yeah, an amazing worker too.
Another great LGBT guy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
great.
amazing. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you're
Yes,
amazing.
I love
But-
you, Sonny Kiss.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
And I
you.
hope you have fun tonight.
Yes. I'll see you in the rink sometime.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
so much.
hon. Oh.
I'm here with Christy Hemme. How are you?
I'm good, good.
What are you looking for the most for today?
Just meeting the fans, honestly. I love coming to these events and getting to see everybody and saying hello.
Good. Where can the fans reach you at?
You can go to my Twitter at Hemi Powered. So if they want to say hello there, I'm always responding. Yeah,
Do you think you have one last match in you?
probably not.
Aw.
Yeah, it's been quite a few years since I've been in the ring, so yeah.
Well, your fans love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day today.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with Shane. He just came out of meeting Mike Tyson. How was your experience?
It's a dream come true, you know. It's for a grown man to shake in the presence of another human being is, something to be said for that, you know. It's like meeting a mythological person. It really is.
And can you hold up your autograph for us?
Absolutely.
Now, what made you pick this item?
Iconic image from childhood, basically, and who doesn't have some experience with the Tyson code that would allow you to skip right to getting your butt kicked by him and foregoing the whole game.
And I see personalized it for you. So this is going not on eBay, not anywhere else. This is going on your mantle.
You bet. This is going to be hanging in the game room for all eternity, at least my eternity, that's for sure.
Now, how'd you hear about the big event?
Online, I saw the big event and then became familiar with Mr. Fitterman and his clients and just the quality that he represents.
Now, I mean, it's hard to beat Mike Tyson, but if you had one dream person to invite to the big event, who might that be?
It's a real tough call. I guess Hogan's pretty much all that's left for me. After this is really tough to top, though. That would be nitpicking. I think anything would be secondary to meeting Tyson, I think.
Now, are you looking forward to meeting anybody else today, or have you met somebody else today?
Bret Hart, and that's going to be next, but I had to make sure I saw Iron Mike first and foremost.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm glad you got that.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Fitterman.
Thank you. Good morning. I am here with two
Oh my
legends.
God, you are boring. Good Lord, could you be any more boring? Hi, I'm here with you.
Hey, just want to say hey to John at the big event, Squared Circle.
Brian.
Sitting here with our
It's
friend
Brian. No, not Brian. Brian, Squid Circle.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Brian, hey,
It's not,
Brian,
they just sprung this on us.
Stop, Billy. Brian, hey, just want to say hey to Brian at the Squared Circle, big event. Hey, we got 2 words for you. Come on.
Pay
Help
me?
us out here. No, man.
Oh, I thought it was pay me.
Pay me. No, that already happened a long time ago.
All right, that's it.
Like,
all
good,
you got.
good, cool,
Cut.
awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Well, we just saw some clips with Christy Hemme, Victoria, owner of the Squared Circle restaurant in Chicago, Sean Waltman, Kip James. Only on the Squared Circle, right? Richard. Hello.
What?
We're kind of still doing this show thing, man.
See, this is what you don't understand. Marketability is a full-time job. Okay?
So what are you doing on the phone?
I am on social media right now.
Looks like a
Further-
thumb workout to me.
No, it's not. Okay, Matias, I don't need you telling me how to become marketable. Okay, I'm going to finish this. Okay, you can hang out for a moment. The viewers of the Squared Circle can hang out for a moment. as I continue my path of marketability. Just give me one moment. Seriously, one moment. Okay?
Okay. So while Richard Holliday over here finishes up his little Instagram post or Facebook wall post to his grandmother or something, because he ain't doing any marketability on here. Who's that? So, let's talk about this Saturday. Big event. Big event. For an even bigger cause. It's bigger than both of us. It's bigger than the squared circle. We're talking about autism. This Saturday is
Just
KO.
like that. Just like that, I'm more marketable.
We're kind of talking about this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yes.
This Saturday is a big Saturday.
KO Autism.
Yes, we're going to knock out autism one match at a time.
That's what we're doing.
Absolutely. And it's honestly, it's an honor. It's a great event. I am privileged to be a part of this. Autism is something that deserves more awareness. You know, thousands of families across the country struggle with autism and have autistic children, and it's something that, like I said, deserves more awareness.
Absolutely.
And I'm so happy that my marketability is going to help raise more money in order to donate to this cause and to help out children with autism.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, thousands of families are dealing with family members having autism, and it's such a huge honor to be put in such a spotlight like this event, to be used to raise money to help out families with children with autism. I honestly can't explain enough how proud I am to be able to be a part of this show. It's probably one of the biggest shows that I've ever been a part of, because again, the issue of autism is bigger than all of us, and it feels great to do something to help or alleviate some of the stresses and raise money for those families.
Absolutely. And the viewers of the Squared Circle were just privileged enough to see the promotional poster for this Saturday's event.
Who do we got?
And if you notice, I'm on the poster.
So besides the clown all the way to the right.
So let me tell you this. The American society is taught to read from left to right. That's why I am where I am on that poster. So you start out and you see two Lucha Underground stars coming to the show. If you are a fan of Lucha Underground, you are in for a treat this Saturday, because you are going to see three major stars from Lucha Underground. Four, actually. Four major stars from Lucha Underground are coming. And partnering with BAPW to put on this amazing show. So if you start from the left, you'll see Willie Mack.
Who else?
You'll see Shane Strickland.
Okay.
Eva Lise, who has just been added.
Yes, she has.
Who has been appeared in WWE, NXT, and TNA, I believe.
Yep.
And you will also see Ricky Reyes. All members of Lucha Underground. They are going to be sure to bring the action.
But I think you're forgetting one very big name that was just announced today.
So Richard Holliday is
Sabu.
That's right.
ECW original
That's
himself.
right. Yes.
He's gonna be on the show.
Yes,
we don't
Sabu
know
is coming.
What he'll be doing, but he's always up to some kind of havoc, and whoever's in his path of craziness, it ain't gonna be a good night.
Yeah, it's not going to be me. But if we can get that poster back up on there one more time, if that's possible. So, the American society taught to read from left to right.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
You said that. You said that like 2
So
minutes
if
ago.
you start with Willie Mack and then you just simply go to your right, the lasting image that you see is
MJ.
is Richard Holliday. Me.
Oh.
That's why I'm positioned right there. It is an extremely precise marketing technique to have the lasting image that you see on a poster be the most marketable man in wrestling. Honestly, I applaud the decision. Originally, I was supposed to be front and center, but then we decided to have me all the way to the right, just based upon the way that the American society reads.
Because you were going to draw more money off to the right rather than center, correct?
No, it's because it's who's on this card. Oh, it's Richard Holliday. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm where I'm at.
Well,
No, and absolutely no discredit to any other position on the poster. Okay, let's get the camera back on me, please, if we could. Can we get the? Thank you. Okay. That's 5 seconds of not Richard Holliday TV time that the squared circle just lost out on.
well, I mean,
5 seconds.
yeah, but this show is big, big.
This show?
Actually, can we get this poster up again? No.
I mean, get the poster up again, sure.
Because this show is so big. This show is so big. You know, and we can't talk enough about it.
Yeah, it's a big show. It's
Yeah,
a big
but
show.
it's not just about you. It's not. It's actually not about you at all. It's about autism and these kids.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
We're on live TV. If you could not whisper, that'd be great.
Well, they could hear me. I got a mic. Genius.
So you're going to be able to see the likes of PAPW superstars such as Matias DiNapoli, your PAPW heavyweight champion.
There's that poster.
Richard Holliday will be there. RJ Rude is set to appear for Knockout Autism.
Ace Romero.
Ace Romero, yes. PAPW Tag Team Champions, the House of Pain, will be in action.
House of Pain is in effect, y'all.
Yes. We also, I had a run-in with them at the Middletown show. And,
Yeah,
you know,
I heard about
The
that.
House of Pain, they're
You're-
not too high on my list right now.
You're putting.
You're actually ahead of them. That's
Really?
yeah.
That means a lot.
You're not too high. You're not too high. But the House of Pain, yeah, bottom of the barrel. Who else do we have? Who else is set to appear from PAPW?
We've got Sergeant Murray.
Sergeant Murray, yeah. Sergeant Murray is set to
He'll
appear.
be there.
Knockout Autism, absolutely.
Knockout Autism. And Big Jim will be there.
Big Jim and the Church
Big
of
Jim
Haven
Anderson
will be there
with DG Haven
at Knockout Autism.
Yes, sir.
If you would like to purchase tickets, you can still contact James Raymond in order to buy tickets for this amazing event and help donate towards the cure for autism.
Tickets will be sold at the door nonetheless, so don't worry.
Tickets will be sold at the door, but let's not take
Get
the
them,
risk.
get them, because they may get sold out right before the event.
Yeah. While you're there, you could purchase Knockout Autism T-shirts. That will help go to the cause as well. They're very fashionable. I have one myself. They're very marketable. You could wear them to school and be very marketable as well.
And I believe that wrestlers selling their T-shirts will be donating portions of the funds to autism as well, correct?
This is correct. I could speak for myself and say that 25% of every dollar sold from my T-shirts, which are very marketable.
Any
and-
T-shirt sold will have some kind of impact.
Yeah, but the thing is that two causes will be helped when you buy my T-shirt. One,
Yeah.
you will help donate to autism, and two, you will make yourself more marketable. That is a big thing. This country lacks
At the end of the
marketability.
day, they'd just be funding your Starbucks and dry cleaning.
That is literally besides the point.
Just saying.
Listen, just because I maintain a high lifestyle doesn't mean you have to
Yeah,
bash on
yeah,
it.
yeah. High lifestyle, no doubt. So we did mention at the beginning of the show that we'd come back to a topic. You want to talk about it, or you want me to
no.
talk about it?
No.
No?
You can
Okay.
talk about it. Go ahead.
Well, not too long ago, actually on the, what was it, the 30th of March of this past year, Richard Holliday and I traveled down to Orlando, Florida, the location of WrestleMania this year, and we did tag, correct?
I'm sorry, Matias. Honestly, I wasn't listening to you.
I'm trying to build this friendship.
Listen,
and
hold
you
on,
keep
hold on.
ruining it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are coming to Knockout Autism, I failed to mention, you will also be able to see PWA stars such as Nathaniel Carr and Happy Dickie Moon. They will be there as well. You were saying something? I'm waiting on you.
Well, at this point, I mean, I think we've got a bigger issue. I'm trying to build something here, some kind of friendship. I mean, you bring me on your show. We're supposed to be like rivals. You bring me on your show as your guest.
Can you run to Starbucks and get me another macchiato?
Now, I'll tell you what. How about?
I need it now. I'm starting to get tired, to be honest with you.
Well, to be honest with you, I think if you leave, it really wouldn't impact the show much at all. I could carry this shit. I've been doing a great job. Yeah, just face it. Come on. I've been doing a great job. I've gone above and beyond as guest. All right. I've helped ease the load of being a host on a very, very important talk show.
Listen,
This is a squared circle, and we're talking about a big week in wrestling in Connecticut with this big autism show around.
This is a big week. But I'm going to let you know something, Matias. I could literally sit here and text on my phone with my sunglasses on, drinking my macchiato and my room temperature water.
Really?
And it would still be the most marketable show that this show has ever seen. It would still be that. The fact that I'm talking and the fact that I'm giving these people just a little bit of insight into my life is bonus. And you, like I said, you're helping out with that little Uruguayan market that I haven't tapped into yet. I will eventually. But let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about. The burning topic. I know you want to talk about it. Okay, don't mimic me. Is that prior to WWE's biggest event of the year, WrestleMania, everybody knows that the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday beforehand is a pretty big deal in the independent wrestling community.
Yes, it is.
Now, I flew down there first class. You flew down there, coach. And we may have crossed paths.
Did you fly United?
I did not.
Pretty sure you wouldn't have made it to Orlando if you did.
I probably would have. They would have taken very good care of me. You, on the other hand, not so much. But that's a touchy subject. Please, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
We may have crossed paths for Orlando City Championship Wrestling. The Thursday before WrestleMania.
Yeah, we did. We had to tag, man.
We were a team.
We were a team.
We were tag team partners.
For the first time and the only time.
That's the only time I'll pretty much ever allow it. And can you just briefly talk about how marketable you felt that evening?
Let me just walk these fans through what I experienced. First of all, I mean, I'm making my entrance with this guy, and, you know, I'm shaking hands and talking to some of these fans. Next thing I know, I look back, and this guy's already in the ring on the second rope, doing his initials.
Giving the people what they want.
Giving the people what they want. I mean, the guy was in it for himself. We were supposed to be a tag team. We didn't come out on top. We didn't win the gold. We were the last of, 6 teams in a tag team gauntlet for tag team championships. We were the last ones pinned. And it wasn't because of me. It was because somebody didn't have my back because they were too worried about giving the people what they want.
Listen, I'm brought into promotions to give the people what they want. Now, Matias, unfortunately, the show is about to come to a close, okay? Now, like I said, I'm getting a little bit tired. If you can just go ahead and read that message from our sponsors, that would be fantastic.
I would love to, but I don't have my glasses on, so it looks like you're going to have to do it.
Well, Matias, I don't want to read it, so you're going to have to go ahead and do it.
Well, I legit can't read it, so looks like you're going to have to do it, my friend.
Well, Matias, I'm going to ask you again. Please, for the sake of the Squared Circle audience, if you can read that.
I'm reading a sign that says American Steamed Cheeseburgers at 92 Quinnipiac Street, Wallingford, Connecticut, 06492. It's open 7 days a week. Their number is 203-294-8888. That's it. And they will fill your belly because they've got some really good burgers. Steamed, by the way. Don't forget that.
You see, I don't eat cheeseburgers.
Don't give me that. I saw you pulling it to McDonald's. What was it, McDonald's or Wendy's?
Absolutely not.
I think you had Wendy's.
No.
Not too long ago.
Absolutely
I saw you
not.
at Wendy's.
No, you did not see me at Wendy's.
Oh, so it was a different marketable guy.
I mean, there's other marketable people in this world. I'm the most marketable.
No, you're right. The guy I saw had really, really thick glasses.
Yeah, that must have been
Yeah.
me, because it certainly wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't go to places like that.
I don't know.
See, you're actually making me laugh because that's how ridiculous of a
Bro,
statement.
I saw you at Wendy's. I thought I saw you at Wendy's. I thought I saw you at Wendy's.
No.
You tell me you did it. And
That wasn't me.
That's it.
That wasn't me.
That's it. So,
Why don't you like say hello to like your mom or something? Because honestly, you're probably never going to be in this type of limelight ever again.
really,
Yeah.
let the record show that I made the front paper. What was it? The East Haven Courier, huh? For a show, a PAPW show, huh? I got those ratings up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
East
When-
Haven
when-
Courier readers up.
Listen, stop. Listen, when we're at 67 Hudson Street
You were never on
in
the
East Haven,
newspaper
Connecticut,
for
06512
Same.
for knockout autism, that place is going to be packed.
It is going to be packed, and they're going to be ready to see what I'm going to do
Do you
in
want to
that
know why
ring
it's going to be
to
packed?
beat you.
Do you want to know why it's going to be packed? It's because I, the most marketable man in wrestling, am front and center on that poster and in the main event.
Front and center on the right side.
Yes.
Let's not forget.
Listen, I am in the main event. Okay. Listen, Matias,
Yeah.
it's been a
Pleasure.
your words, not mine, to host the Squared Circle tonight. Audience, I know you had a good time. Everybody,
We know he did. Let's be real.
stay marketable.